Alright, y'all boys, we're gonna see if we can actually play this game without getting suspended for stuff that's out of my stinking control this time. For context, last time I played, the first game I got on, I had no teammates, and the consecutive games after that one, I just completely kept getting disconnected. And it wasn't even an error code, you know what I'm saying? Normally, if it's like a connection relay issue, I'll get some kind of error code. Nah, bro, it was just booting me right out the lobby every single time. Then once I got into a match, my game crashed. And then I get back on the game, then I had a suspension, so I was just like, you know what, screw it, man, it's just not my day. Dude, how am I at 30? How am I locked in at 30 FPS? This don't even make sense. Look at the top right. Oh, you guys can't even see it. Hold on. You guys can't see it on my screen because my camera is literally blocking it, but I am locked at 30 FPS like I'm on console or something like that. What is good, bro? Okay, boys, I figured out the problem. So my screen, or I guess my mouse cursor, was technically on a separate screen when I was playing because I forgot to switch it back to full screen mode. So yeah, I think we're all good now. This looks way better. Holy crap. I don't know if y'all could tell, but that junk was pitiful looking. Holy, what the heck? Where are you going? Ah, crap. I just one-shot this guy, bro. Bro, this is so stupid. I'm sorry. I want to apologize to everybody in this lobby, bro. You're going to walk right into that, aren't you? Punch him! No! I still got him. I'm sorry, but how is this gun not meta? How is this not meta, bro? This is stupid. I'm sorry. This is broken. This is stupid. Bro, I was having technical difficulties for like the first good like 3 minutes of the match, and I sat here and came back and won that junk. That made no sense. Look, if someone sits there and sends me a message, I honestly, bro, it's warranted. I just realized I technically forgot to do an intro, but for today's shenanigans, we're gonna be rocking the Crimson. Now, for those of you who don't know, if you never used this gun before, you never seen it, this gun is like the epitome of aim assist and controller abuse. On mouse and keyboard, yeah, you can use it if you have a mouse and everything. It just doesn't feel the same. You're a whole menace to society once you plug a controller in and start using this thing. Now, I'm surprised more people don't really rock this gun. I mean, this gun is in its whole archetype of its own. So 415 round per minute. It has accurized rounds, and it has this thing called Cruel Remedy. Kills with this weapon heal the wielder. On precision kills, refill the magazine. And it fires a 3-round burst as the exotic perk. Now, just think about it. If I combine the healing aspect of this weapon that it already gives me, on top of me using Arc Titan and Knockout, oh yeah, now we're gonna be pissing everybody off. And to be honest, I could take this a step further and use One-Eyed Mask with this thing if I really want to, but we're not gonna do that. I like having, you know, Doom Marchers on, so I get a little bit more mobility, but I'm just saying, if you wanted to be that guy, put on One-Eyed Mask, put on Knockout Titan, you know, and have some fun in Rumble. For anyone in the comment section, it's just like, oh my gosh, you're a controller user. I want everyone to understand that I play both M&K and controller. I have multiple videos of me practicing using M&K in the stinking video, and I have multiple videos of me using a controller, so I don't understand where people come from. I mean, don't get me wrong, if I had to, like, you know, be in the competition, I had to use one or the other, I'm definitely going with controller because I'm way more comfortable. This gamer tag is, I regret going Hunter class. Hunter's fun, bro. What you mean? Let me dial it back right quick. So when it comes to customer service, right, do you know how sometimes when people say like my generation, so like I was born in 1999, so whatever generation that would be, I think it's Gen Z or whatever the case may be, when people say like, you know, kids in my generation, we're just so rude and whatever. Nah. In my years of customer service in dealing with people, before I sat there and got a different job, bro, every single person that gave me a problem, out of all of them, none of them, and I mean none of them, not one person, not one of them were in my age group that gave me a problem. They have all been people that have been old enough to been like my goddamn mom and dad or like grandparents, bro. So when people say my generation is rude, nah, I ain't trying to hear that junk. The amount of old people that sat there and violated me with their words is absurd. I'm going down an elevator, and this lady, I'm already on the elevator, right? When I was waiting for it, there was nobody else around, so when it opened up, I just went ahead, got onto it, and I, clicked the button to where I wanted to go, right? Well, see, thing is, this lady comes up at like the very last second. I mean, the door is finna close. She comes up in there, stops the door. What the? Oh, heck nah. Oh, no. What did I get? I got a freaking tether on my right, a bubble in front of me. Yeah, but she stops the door and she was like, oh, I need to go downstairs. And I'm like, well, I'm going down. Yes, ma'am. This elevator is going down. You know, if you look at the arrow on the wall, it is indicative of it saying this elevator is going down. I don't know where the confusion is. But I told him, like, yeah, I'm going down. You can hop on if you want to. It's no problem with me. And she was like, oh, well, I don't like being in enclosed spaces with other people, so that's just not gonna work with both of us being on the elevator. And I was just like, okay. Do you know what this lady sat here and said? She's over here talking about some goddamn, can I get off she's telling me to get off the elevator so she can get on and go down. I'm like, hold on, man. I'm like, you really think someone is gonna get off the elevator just because you have a claustrophobia or germaphobe problem? I'm like, yeah. So when she sat there and said that, I pressed the button again. I'm like, well, you can feel free to press the button when this door closes and you can probably catch an elevator for yourself. She was like, are you kidding me? And I'm just like, yeah, bye. When I did customer service, it was so much stupid junk that happened. Like another time, this lady came in and she just needed directions to her doctor's appointment, right? Now, the building that we're in, it's like, 10, or not 10 stories, it's like 9 floors total. Now, anytime someone asks me about where their doctor is, I almost always say, you're gonna take this elevator up to floor 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Whatever floor it's on, that's what the floor I'm gonna tell them to go to. So I literally sat there and told her, yep, you're gonna take the elevator, you're gonna go to this floor, and you'll be right on your way. This lady sat here and got offended that I didn't offer her the freaking stairs, bro. Now keep in mind, yeah, she was like a heavy set, probably pushing, 280, maybe 300 pounds, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking like, not a diesel like, 200. I'm talking about like a, Humpty Dumpty style. So she wanted to see my supervisor, all because I sat here and didn't offer her the freaking stairs. Tom, so I discriminated against her because of her stinking weight. She got mad because I assumed that she couldn't take the stairs. Now keep in mind, I think at that time, if I'm remembering correctly, her doctor was on like the 4th or 5th floor. I'm like, man, most people who are in shape aren't even taking that many stairs up to go see their stinking doctor. What the heck? I'm like, don't sit here and try to hide side, acting like you was really finna go up all them stairs to go see your doctor. Like, I'm like, don't try and be like that, lady. Don't do that. But even my boss was like, are you serious right now? Like, you're saying, you mean to tell me that you came all the way over here? You made me come out my office to sit there and tell me you got pissed because someone didn't offer you to take the stinking stairs, bro? But let's do a hypothetical. Let's say I did offer her the stairs, right? What if she gets mad because I didn't offer her the elevator? Then what? What do I do if she gets mad because I didn't offer her the elevator? Like, there is no winning with, with these types of people when you're dealing with customer service, bro. This thing has some stupid range. I just realized that while I'm playing. Hold on. Yeah, no, this thing has some range on it. I will say, if you miss too many bursts, like on like your opening part of the engagement, you're probably gonna lose. I'm not gonna lie. For the most part, if you're hitting your shots, yeah, you'll be perfectly fine while using this thing. Mouse and keyboard, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. It's not as sticky. That's the best way I can put it. Like on a mouse and keyboard, I can be a little bit more precise about like hitting them directly in their face with the grenade launcher than I am with a than when I'm on controller. I could have sworn there was somebody right there. Did he leave or something? Like right there, I sat there and missed. It wasn't my first shot. It was like the shots in between I sat there and missed. And also the most ridiculous part about customer service that I learned with it, like my 2 or 3 years of doing it, people can say anything they want to you. They can call you out your name or anything they want. If you respond with any kind of attitude, oh yeah, you're the bad guy. Automatically done deal. Administration's gonna look at you like you sat there and did the wrong thing if you show any kind of attitude. But we still have people who are like administrators and whatever, and they still have this thought process of the customer is always right. And there's also like this other saying that there are no problematic customers, it's just customers with problems. And I'm like, yeah, you dang right, there's customers that got problems. Anyways, I think you guys all get the point from the gameplay. Definitely pick up Crimson, give it a shot if you haven't, especially if you're on controller. I definitely recommend. If you use MK on it, it's gonna be a little funky, but I think you'll be alright. Now, on an extra note, before I end the video for you guys today, you can feel free to stick around for this part if you want to. But as far as like, you know, future content for the channel, we're gonna start, you know, getting back to like the more frequent uploads. You know, Destiny kind of went through a little bit of a dry spell, at least for me personally. But this season is a lot more interesting to me, so we're gonna get back to uploading a little bit more frequently, probably 2 to 3 videos a week. And on top of that, we're gonna try to start streaming a lot more. Now, as far as streaming, I don't know if I should do it on YouTube a little bit more, because it could also go towards, you know, the steps that we need to become partnered, or I could start streaming on Kick if that is a viable option. Twitch, I'm affiliated on and everything like that, but I just really don't feel like fooling up with that app anymore. So YouTube, Kick. Do you guys want to download a whole brand new app, make a whole new account just to follow me on it, or just keep everything on YouTube and we'll just be chilling? Let me know down below. I'll do, you know, little community posts here and there every once in a while to see how you guys are feeling. But once we get to 1K, I'll definitely have like a, you know, a solid idea of which direction I want to go with.